Here, at this pick, the Pats pick. So you wanted to have to go Cobb. That means corner or bust. They lost Stephon Gilmore and then proceeded to lose J.C. Jackson in the same season.
I really got Malcolm Butler. I didn't know that until right now.
I was like, what is Malcolm Butler going to come back and do?
Wait, Peppers isn't even the starting safety?
No, Adrian Phillips is not bad. Peppers didn't do much last season. I think they take a corner here. They have
corner or receiver.
Harvey Lange.
Do you trust Bill Belichick to draft a good receiver here?
No.
Mac Jones still did so much with
for the receiving.
Corner.
The receiving core that they have is, in my opinion, kind of underrated.
Yeah,
because
it's not bad.
There's no stars.
That's the
Well, they got Devontae Parker.
But they don't need us. They don't need a star. It's Mac.
Devontae Parker, Kendrick
Jones.
Bourne, Jacoby Myers, and Nelson Aguilar are like all solid B receivers.
They're going to run the.
I know that's not. I know that's
running
the
that
problem,
committee.
but
They're going to run this tight end sets all the time.
the
That's
Patriots
the thing.
are a team to have
that problem.
Star
receiver. They're very.
Them trading for Devontae Parker shows that they're not going to be targeting a receiver.
They got the running back committee. They got the wide receiver. Like
I agree with
Michaela Jones doesn't need a star receiver.
Michaela Jones needs to.
So,
But Brian Hoyer will need a star receiver.
Jared Stidham, if he like.
oh my God, Brian Hoyer's still in the league?
Yes.
Oh my God. Look,
Dude, time flies, man. I don't know what I mean by that in that sense.
Jared Stidham.
Yeah.
I
They need a corner here.
Corner.
You just lost two of the best corners in the league in the same season. Like,
Oh, they lost him.
yeah, they lost
Who
Gilmore.
was available? We got
Kyer Booth, another Washington cornerback.
I like McCreary a lot.
I don't think he goes this high.
I don't either, so I think it's got to be Booth.
I think Booth.
All right,
That's
I'm
why I
good with
had them
that.
taking him originally.
Holy shit, this team needs a receiver.
Okay, if this team drafts Jahan Dotson, I'll also be very upset.
Jahan Dotson's not going that high.
Treylon
I don't think
Burks.
so either.
Yeah, Treylon.
Traylon Burks is big guy for Aaron
Give me
Rodgers. Yeah.
receiver.
I'm more of a David Bell type. Like,
David Bell was slow as fuck. No offense to David Bell, but they need a.
Yeah.
They need
All right.
So
I think Arizona can go in a lot of different
They
directions
say
here.
that their biggest need is corner. I don't agree with that necessarily.
I think
Byron Murphy.
Yeah.
Brian Murphy was there. Is there
Do you like Byron Murphy?
Jeff
Big, I'm a
Glenn?
big Byron.
He
Yeah,
likes
Trigger's a huge
undersized
supporter of
pick.
Byron Murphy.
That undersized piece of shit.
Who?
Byron Murphy.
Oh, whoa.
I'm a huge Isaiah Simmons guy.
Do you guys know? Did you guys know
Byron
that?
Murphy, the guy we hate from Madden, who
Yeah.
always intercepts us.
Do you guys know that DK Metcalf chased down Buda Baker in a play a couple years ago? I don't know if you guys saw that.
Anyway, Marco Wilson is shit.
I don't even know who that is.
actually.
What position is
Marco Wilson, if you
Corner
watch
shop.
the Rams Cardinals playoff game, Marco Wilson,
I don't want to.
he's the dude that threw the shoe.
If you're not wasting.
He's the guy that threw the shoe from Florida.
That's all I need.
So Cardinals.
O-line help?
I saw.
That
That's what
O-line
I'm
help.
thinking.
Kenyon?
I saw.
What I do remember from the Cardinals Rams game, and I don't want to remember a lot of it, is that Kyler was always running.
Yeah, but you're going against Aaron Donald.
They also-
no rookie in this.
It doesn't
league.
matter. Like,
But you need a line.
They also
Yeah.
needed defensive line. Look at
Yeah.
that defensive
yeah,
line.
they just lost Chandler Jones.
Zach
to-
Allen,
I almost said Oakland.
Lecky Fotu, JJ Watt is old.
Yeah.
I don't know. Their last two picks in the first round have been on the defensive side with Isaiah Simmons and then
Yeah,
Xavier
those-
Collins.
This is going to be a big season for them
Off-ball
because
linebackers.
Nothing's they're gonna regress.
no, yeah, because I know a
They
lot
still
of
may make the playoffs.
Cardinals.
The NFC is so bad.
I've seen a lot online. Cardinals fans are not happy because they did not do anything this offseason so far.
This time we
They
signed
resigned-
Connor.
They re-signed Steve Wilkes and
Steve Wilkes.
Steve Wilkes.
Hey, whoa.
Time,
and Cliff Kingsbury.
Come on,
The
dude.
behind the scenes stuff.
Made the final. Made the playoffs.
Man,
6-year extension. Let's go.
Man should be successful. I mean, unsuccessful with Patrick Mahomes.
He failed successfully.
What are the odds that they can go receiver here too?
They.
And it's deep class.
Oh, no.
They can get David Bell. Like
Andy Isabella's wide
Hopkins
receiver
good.
one. So.
Rontel Moore is going to
Good.
break out next year.
Antoine Wesley's good.
Will Hernandez is on the Cardinals.
We'll learn it. Yeah, they just signed him.
They definitely need line
They're
help.
going
They
D-line.
Or
D-line?
D-line.
Okay.
I can see that.
Because JJ Watt, like, he's old.
What edge or like interior?
Karlaftis and Mafe
I
are
think they're
here.
going to go interior.
Ebiketie is
Yeah, I
still
think they go interior.
I think Wyatt
Devontae
from
Wyatt?
Georgia would be a good
the
pick.
third best player on
The
the
third
Georgia.
best.
everyone.
I mean, Channing Tindall and Quay Walker are also pretty good from Georgia.
Channing
But they're
Tindall.
linebackers.
I'm good with Wyatt.
Are you guys fans of DeMarvin or?
DeMarvin Leal?
DeMarvin,
Yeah.
I like DeMarvin Leal. You know,
I
as
don't
a
think he's a first
He's
round.
been falling a
no,
little bit.
not because he's not.
Travis Jones is pretty decent too. Daniel Jeremiah likes him a lot. I
I'll
don't
take-
really know why.
Well, that's why you shouldn't draft him.
No, Daniel Jeremiah is good.
Devontae Wyatt here is good.
think
Okay,
he's-
I'm good with
I
that.
might trust that Georgia.
See if he gets.
Those Georgia prospects.
All right.
Let's go. Cap. Oh God.
Georgia defense this year
Cornerback.
is the LSU offense.
Dallas needs a lot more than people are giving them credit for.
No, for
They
sure.
need a D-line, though.
They need
Who's
D-line
on
help.
here?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Holy shit! They lost everyone.
Who's the guy right
They're
across
going to be
from
worse.
Trayvon?
What?
Who's the guy right across from Trayvon?
Anthony Brown.
Yeah, I know he got
disgusting.
dusted a
You
lot.
know who else got
So
dusted?
did Trayvon.
Trayvon?
Yeah, and Trayvon.
God.
At least he's got the pick, so he's got like
You
some
know,
big.
No,
I
picks
hate
mean
that.
nothing. Picks are not an accurate
Well,
representation.
they're not-
of
I
They're
hate
not-
it so
They're
bad.
not nothing, but it's like
They're
not as big of a
good.
deal as
They're
people.
good, but they're not like a corner. Picks don't make.
Jalen Ramsey has 2 picks a year for a reason.
Picks don't make a corner.
Jair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was-
And
I
AJ
agree.
Terrell had like what, three? Two
yeah.
or three.
Jair's all pro
People
season
don't
was a
throw to
one
him,
pick
and that's
season.
just yeah, exactly.
Give me someone who can lock someone down.
Sauce Gardner.
Exactly.
Devontae Wyatt
Jalen
here would have
Ramsey.
been perfect.
Devontae Wyatt. Yeah, you're right.
However, he's not on the board.
However, he
Thank
is
you.
going now.
They got Dante Fowler now. So.
I think.
Okay.
Dude, there's stuff
So,
like
yeah.
He's a journeyman at this point.
Honestly,
Dude, he was good on the
what
Jaguars.
happened to him?
He was still
Yeah.
good on
He was
the
good on the
Jaguars.
Rams,
Traded to
too.
the- yeah, he traded
He was
to
on the Falcons.
Was he on the
did nothing.
Falcons and they did nothing with him?
Name a team he's probably been on.
I think you just
Offensive
the
line.
right tackle. Who is Terrence Steele? I don't know.
Hey, man.
Is he a Jet?
No,
Is he-
Terrence Steele's okay. He's okay.
So-
he's not good.
See,
He's
that's
just
all-
They lost Lyle
So
Collins.
Owen's still not terrible,
Tyron
though.
Smith and Zach Martin are getting old.
So
and they're
old.
very
Yeah, but here's the problem.
injury prone.
Here's the problem. Look at everyone else on that Dallas offensive line. If Tyron Smith or Zach Martin gets hurt,
James
this
Super
offensive
Bowl.
line is horrible.
Do you want to take your
What?
Isaac. All
I
I
would-
would
I think
say.
Larson should be cut.
Kenyon Green would make sense here.
Wanna take
There is
your boy
no
Kenyon
depth
Green?
on this offensive line at all. There's not even anyone next to Connor McGovern who plays.
Yeah.
Kenyon Green can actually also play tackle. So
Yeah, he can play any
He's a
position
guard,
but
but
center.
he.
I think that would make a lot of sense.
Kenyon
I like
Green
him.
here would be a
That's
good.
like yeah.
Kenyon
He's
Green.
very versatile.
Perfect.
Holy shit! This
What'd you
Kenyon
yeah,
Green.
Kenyon Green.
I
Yeah.
think some Vita Mayo. Is that what he's not?
Look at
available?
this. Okay, why is wide receiver a need for the fucking Bills? That makes no sense.
They lost
Well,
Beasley, big contributor.
Gabriel Davis. is gonna
And
step
Sanders. They lost Sanders too.
up. Gabriel Davis. is stepping
Even though
up.
they just signed
Ready for the game.
Crowder. So
Yeah,
I
Crowder's
want
like a wide receiver.
I want to show you guys a little something, and it's called the Bills cornerback room because
I've seen
it's-
Bill fans crying about this.
it's coming off a torn ACL, Tre'Davious White and
Dane,
again,
who the fuck is Dane Jackson?
Taron Johnson
and
had
or Cyran Neal.
a decent season, but they
I
need a
remember
corner. They
when
need a corner.
Saran got drafted.
I do not.
Yeah, so Trey White coming off with
They have OJ Howard.
torn
So Terry's
ACL.
Jabari
I
Howard.
think you
Yeah.
take the.
Johnson,
Kyle
Teron
Long.
Johnson is solid, but
Yeah,
they
he's
need
good.
a third guy.
I
So
think you get the fourth best corner in the draft here.
Long.
Kyrie Long.
They need it.
I mean,
so.
I disagree with your ranking.
He's so speedy. He's so speedy.
All right, we're doing it. All right, Tennessee.
Oh my God, Tennessee.
just sell the franchise.
Why?
Big
This is
a terrible
I
franchise.
think they need a running back here.
They
honestly.
need this. I don't. The Titans. I don't like them. The quarter. Ryan Tannehill is not the answer. They need to move off of him. Send him away. How does Kevin Hogan have a job? How does Kevin Hogan have a job?
Who's that?
He was once upon a time a Browns quarterback, and he had
Oh, yeah.
like that year they had I think Deshaun Kaiser,
Yeah.
Cody Kessler, Kevin Hogan.
What a
Ugh. 2017 was a terrible year for Cleveland, or 2016. But so running back, yeah, they're good at running backs.
The D line could use a little bit.
Offensive-
Brees Hall. Simmons.
Okay, so for some reason for a team that had no pass rusher, this was an okay pass rusher team.
Fair
Simmons was okay this year.
Jeffrey Simmons.
Harold
Harold
Landry's
Landry's a good pass rusher.
Off
Bud
the
Dupree
edge,
is
Harold Landry.
overpaid.
And overrated.
Linebacker
They
core?
got Bud Dupree.
Line like inside linebacker probably.
Yeah.
And offensive line I think are both good spots. Has
Uh-huh.
Devin Lloyd been drafted?
No, Devin Lloyd
No.
goes here. You know who should have never been drafted?
Yeah, you don't like that pick?
No, I do. I just didn't realize. What?
Who should never be?
Caleb Farley.
Right.
Logan and I had said, do not take Caleb Farley here. That injury-prone guy.
So we're going Devin Lloyd.
I think Devin Lloyd, or if they're feeling offensive guard, they could have went
Zion Johnson.
Zion Johnson there. But
I mean, if Green felt them, I
think this is where
I
Zion
think-
Johnson will probably go.
I had a hot take walking over here.
And I
Maybe
liked
not-
him
maybe
hot
not
take a lot.
Desmond Ritter.
Maybe not too hot, but it was a quarterback. Because
I don't think that's stupid.
Malik Willis.
Timothy Brady
I don't think
is coming back, I think, probably for one season.
right. That's what
I
we all.
think he's just like,
Yeah.
hey, Schefter, screw you for messing up my retirement. I'm doing
Yeah.
this.
But according to the Bucks front office, they're okay with Trask.
But that's a lie. They're not legitimately feeling confident that Blaine Gabbert and Kyle Trask, who is below average, is going to be anything. So if they want to, the quarterback here would be interesting.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Aaron
It's not
Stinnie.
guaranteed that they're going to take a QB here, and there's a team that's going to take a QB at the end of this round.
Do you
Yeah,
think
I
they just
agree.
trade down? Because they don't.
That's true. They could trade him. I'm not saying they're guaranteed to take a QB. I was saying it was an interesting idea.
They need to replace Jordan Whitehead.
Listen, man, it was an idea. I wasn't saying they needed to draft a quarterback, but I would say it would be interesting to just
It would
think
be. It
about
would
it.
be.
They could take.
They did. They got Logan Ryan.
But safety is a need.
They got Keanu Neal.
They could fill that left guard spot.
I think they're fine in the secondary.
I agree. I think left guard.
I think either left guard or if it's going to really be Brady's last year, you go all in and draft another receiver.
Zion Johnson makes sense here for that.
Yeah, I like Zion.
I think because
agree.
He was named
It's
Russell.
Brady's last year.
who is that?
Yeah,
Aaron
right.
Stinney?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, that's okay.
These names I think are randomly generated. These are definitely Madden generated players because
Yeah,
Aaron
for sure.
Stinney is someone.
Wait,
that-
Who's the third guy behind Aaron Stinney? That long name.
Oh my god.
Sedarius Hutcherson.
Sedarius Hutcherson.
Sounds about right. He should
He's
start
my
him.
new favorite guard.
Yeah, same. Don't
Alright.
no Zion.
Yeah, Zion Johnson.
Get Zion Johnson.
He's the starter.
Here's the thing.
Captain.
Here's the thing, too. They've shown that they want to
Yeah,
invest in the offensive line. They traded for Shaq Mason, so like
Check me. What a stupid.
Yeah, but you still need one guard spot because they lost Kappa and what's his name?
Kappa and
Am I stupid?
no,
Ali Marpet.
someone retired.
Ali Marpet.
Right.
all right. So the Packers. The Packers.
This is
on pace to
interesting.
finish second in the
Edge.
NFC North.
Don't do that to me.
Karlaftis is
I'm
still there.
serious.
And
Don't do that.
Karlaftis is still there.
Edge. They have Dean Lowry and Jerron Reed, who are the current
Thank you for Zadarius Smith.
D ends.
Yeah, but Zadarius Smith went in division.
It's because he
I love it.
knows his worth. The Ravens were lowballing him.
He's so good.
But I think End and Karlaftis, you're right.
Karlaftis is so good.
He's
Yeah.
chilling. He's chilling.
Zion Johnson would have made sense here because I don't know who Royce Newman is.
That's fine.
He's okay.
What about
They
Josh
also have
Nijman?
they have two guards on the roster.
Josh Nijman. Their
Josh.
second round of O-line.
Oh.
Behind David.
This has just turned into making fun of random people on
Like,
teams. Depth
it's so
charts.
great.
I
It's
just,
great.
I just
love
love
it.
finding random names and like some names are so cool.
Andy Ramsey.
Hutchinson
James.
from the Buccaneers is
Michael
one of my
Bennett's
favorite
now on
names.
this team.
Who?
Michael
Oh,
Bennett.
the Penn State
He
one.
used to be on the
Holy
Cardinals,
shit.
I thought.
Oh wait,
He was drafted on the
who's-
Cardinals, I think.
He's okay. I'll say Karlaftis goes here for sure. He's
I like that.
All right.
he's really good.
I
I
like
like
that pick. I think they can always get a receiver in the second round. They also need edge help though, which is
Now we got the
edge help is
Chiefs.
important.
Now we get the Chiefs back to back.
All right.
I've seen a lot of Dax Hill going to Kansas
They
City.
need to replace Dirty Dan.
Wide receiver, they need to replace Tyreek.
Yeah.
They need to replace Tyreek, and if Jameson was,
I also don't think that they're making both of these picks back to back. I don't think there's any way.
I think they do.
Really?
There's nobody
I feel like whenever that happens, it just like.
right here. There's no team that
Now,
could be desperate enough to
it
make it.
depends on.
Well, that's
It
true.
depends on how the quarterback.
I'm saying they may trade
Yeah.
up.
It depends on how the quarterbacks shape out. Because if a team wants a quarterback and they love that quarterback, I could see them trading up to the first round to get that fifth-year option. So they have that in case they're good.
Well, do you
So I
think
could
it's still
see a
on the
team-
board
Who?
in terms of receiver?
Yeah, I know that's who I think they should take. But
Just allow it.
I agree.
Yeah.
if the Chiefs do trade, I think a team that hasn't drafted a quarterback and wants a quarterback and sees Ritter still there and maybe Corral and they want Ritter,
Well, here's the thing.
I think they would trade.
There's
up.
no
I
team.
think they may trade up.
to-
If
What pick, though?
They get a
so,
receiver?
if one of like London or Jameson Williams
I
or
think Jameson Williams especially.
what's his name, Garrett Wilson, if one of them fall to like maybe outside the top
The
15,
middle of the draft.
like outside the top 15, you're Kansas City. You're still gonna be good. You don't need like your second this year. Honestly, you really don't even need your first this year.
Right.
I think there's a much better chance that Drake London, Jameson Williams, or Garrett Wilson replace Tyreek Hill a lot better than
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Sorry,
Then the guys that are-
this is Tyreek Hill?
the guys that are available right now, and Chris Olave and Jahan Dotson.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say that, like
They could also trade for O-line though, because their backup right guard and right tackle are the same person.
They don't need a line. They have like
Yeah, they
all
spend
pros
so
at
much
every-
so
on
deep.
They get Creed Humphrey.
They got Orlando Brown. They got Creed Humphrey.
They have
I
like
forgot they had a
Trey Smith.
It's so hard to read from back here.
they have like all Pro Bowlers at every.
Like-
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
think that
all five
receiver here
would make sense.
would make sense, and then I'm gonna say that they don't trade this pick, even though that's.
well, yeah, I
agree
think
that could be a possibility.
I don't think that they're going to make these picks personally, but
I think
the best
Olave-
receiver available
Chris
is
Olave.
either I've seen a lot of
Jahan's too
Pickett-
small.
Pickens, a guy that's going in the first round a lot too.
Pickens is not touching
Pickens,
the
oh,
first
Georgia
round.
I don't know.
He's not
Yeah.
touching
In
the first
Georgia?
round.
No,
I don't know.
I think Olave is better, and I'm going to put him on
He's been
Kinson.
another one of those players that's kind of like
He was
shot
injured
up
all last
draft
year, right?
boards and be like, oh, George Pickens
Same with Sky Moore. Someone named Sky may go
Sky
in the
Moore's-
first round.
has been
Shut
talked
up.
about more than fucking
I think the only thing about Pickens is he's good at contested catches. That's why
He's
it's
perfect for
hard
the
to-
Commanders then.
But
Carson
Penn
Wentz will chuck it to him.
Yeah.
Jahan Dotson from Penn State is not going in the first round.
I'm sorry.
He's
He's not.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
too small, and as much as I love Jahan, he's too small.
Well,
Which makes me even more sad because they may go to like the.
But he can be a
Lions or
great
something.
slot receiver somewhere.
Oh no, I
He would be
agree.
a fantastic.
well, hits for number 30.
I have
Also, Kansas City.
I have an interesting pick here.
They have,
Yes, Jared also gets.
So they need an edge, right?
Mhm.
And their edge right now is who? Chris Jones.
Kalen Saunders. No, they have Frank Clark.
Frank Clark and
They kind
Frank
of
Clark is old.
just let me spin you a story, right?
DeMarvin Lee.
So no, absolutely not. He's a third rounder. Or best.
Wow.
A third rounder.
Yeah, why is he falling so far?
I don't
understand.
know. I just
But did he even go to a pro day? I've never. I like.
I think he did not do well at his pro day. Neither did
Spin the story, Logan. Spin the story.
Jalen Weidermeyer, which is why he's going to go undrafted. But
Wow.
yeah, people
Those are their
have
best
dropped
tight
him
end.
that far.
I
But
hate scouts sometimes.
I'll spin
Yeah.
I'll spin you a
Hate people
story.
for that.
Yeah.
Chris Jones, right? Great, he's great. You got Frank Clark over there on the other end. Now Frank Clark, did he restructure his contract or resign?
Restructure.
So I'm going to operate on the pretense that Frank Clark could be leaving soon. Now, who's an edge that it was projected to go high, but has been injured?
Jabo.
Who was
Jabo.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
he was projected high.
Give up them at 30.
If that happens, God, something happened.
I ship him the ring.
Something went wrong. But
Big
if,
David Ojabo, yeah.
if so, I didn't get to finish.
You
Go,
Spinning his
finish it.
story.
I'm sorry, are we locked in? I know. I just
Distracted
The
me.
wheel hasn't fully been in full rotation.
But let's say so. Ojabo needs to rehab. Obviously, I don't know how much of the season, if not all the season, he'll miss. So they got Frank Clark for this year. That's fine. Now Ojabo comes back next year. They can cut Frank Clark, get out of that contract. Bam, a top 20 prospect possibly, and he's your now starting DN next to.
I like that. I've seen a lot. Also, like last year, like the beginning of the season, everyone was talking about the Chiefs' defense is like the worst in the league.
Yeah.
It's because Chris Jones is playing on the outside.
He-
For some
he
reason
was-
on
he
ESPN,
was a D tackle.
I thought he was.
he is a D tackle. They moved him back,
He's too
and then
big
the
to be a
Chiefs'
D
defense became good.
So by some miracle, if Ojabo comes back,
So-
that big
Right.
three right there.
Just draft
Just
a D end so that
Yeah, we can't expect
ESPN changes it.
Yeah.
But I think
I like the Ojabo move.
I
That's
just-
actually kind of smart.
it's a team. This is a team that's contending. They
And-
don't need it. Like they can afford this kind of like I would term this a luxury pick.
Yeah.
They can afford that.
Yeah.
Again,
All right.
it's either
I'm
this-
gonna do. I like that a lot.
it's either this or they trade. I think trading. Also
Well, yeah, if they
I
keep.
feel like you can
yeah.
get Ojabo in the second too, but I think this is more just like for safety.
anyone can get Ojabo in the second. Here, by the way, it would be this day.
What
The
are
Bengals
what are the
definitely
Bengals
need.
gonna do? I don't know.
The Bengals
I'm
definitely
looking
need
at
more
that
O-line
position.
help.
But
And-
all the O linemen that you would take in the first round are gone.
Hey, there's a steal that you could get. Probably going to be an overdraft if you get him.
Steal?
Not a steal, but one of our favorite linemen.
Brees Hall.
Not Rasheed Walker.
No.
Please don't say Rasheed Walker.
No running back is worthy of a first round.
Look at this.
Running back?
Oh,
No, I just threw a Brees.
no. Raymond's still here.
Yeah,
and
he
so
is.
there, and
No, Raymond.
Bernard
I
Raymond.
don't like. Daniel
Jonah Williams
Williams is
sucks.
just big.
He is huge.
Just because you're big doesn't mean you're talented.
Bernard Raymond is really
No,
good.
but I like the
Wild
Bengals need offensive
tackle.
line help. They need to just throw bodies out there.
Yeah, literally.
I don't care who you have. Just
Yeah.
Jackson Carman.
He was their second round pick last year.
Was he? How good was he last
Not
year?
well. I mean, just look
You
at
saw-
every Bengals game.
I thought Jonah Williams was a guard coming out of college, so maybe
He was like a hybrid.
maybe he could slide in the inside. And,
That's probably a better idea.
And then have
Raymond.
out
All right, I like that.
And then finally,
I saw someone mock a tight end to them at the first.
I mean, it's a need.
it is a need. It is a need.
but
But
tight end is
Yeah,
a-
but
in the
tight end?
first, like,
Yeah, I saw a mock draft today where what's his name? A tight end went to the Vikings in the second round.
hilarious.
no tight end
second
is
round,
getting
but
Irv Smith's just
drafted
irrelevant at this
in
point.
the first round.
Yeah.
Man, I was so on board the Irv Smith breakout season last year, and then he got injured. I was devastated.
Tyler Conklin did good finish.
I was-
He
Tyler
He's sliding
Conklin
pretty
was
well.
good, and now he's on the Jets.
I was devastated.
Enjoy that.
we also will enjoy CJ Uzomah too.
Yeah. So I mean, the tight end in the first round is
It's hilarious.
This year, other years.
There are
probably.
good tight ends.
I mean, yeah,
just
Pitts won 4.
not
Pitts
first
is
round.
not a tight end. Pitts is
Yeah.
He's the wide receiver one for the Falcons.
Offensive
unicorn.
weapon, if you
The
will.
wide receiver one for the Falcons.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
There are good tight ends in this class, but no first round prospects.
and here at
What happened to Carson Strong?
he's
He had a terrible pro day. He had a
Apparently.
terrible
If you have a bad pro day, then get out.
See,
of
the
it.
thing with Carson Strong is,
I'll
like,
step in.
We're not
I'll
in
throw a
in terms,
2-yard dodge,
of
boom.
in terms of NFL ready prospects, he can walk in and start immediately
he could.
because just the way he's very like a polished prospect. The problem is he can't move.
He really
He looked
can't.
like I heard someone compare him to 2015 Peyton Manning,
That's not good.
and
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I know, it's
compared
not.
to
2015 Peyton Manning. The year
Oh,
they
the
won the
Super Bowl year. Oh shit, never mind.
Yeah, the one that
2013.
they had a
You know, the year where Brock Osweiler was
dragged the
better.
husk of Peyton Manning. So, in terms of like traits, I think Carson Strong is one of the better quarterbacks in this class.
Yes, same.
In terms of like ability to start, he is the
He was
best.
our number 5 QB this year, I think.
We liked him, but he has a degenerative knee injury, which is not good.
Do you think Corral goes here?
No,
No,
this
Ritter.
is a Ritter. This is a Ritter.
And he also he doesn't have the greatest pocket mobility, which is great to have in this league. So I think Ritter's
I like
goes
Ritter.
here. The problem with Corral is that he at Ole Miss
He's a weird motion.
he has great
Can he pick it up small
he has
hands?
great throwing power.
Yeah.
His accuracy
Just
is
messing.
Doesn't he click his feet whenever he throws?
Who?
I don't know if he clicks his
Corral.
No,
feet.
that's Jack when he shoots.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know if
that's
he
it.
clicks his
boy.
feet, but his accuracy leaves lots of feet
This is
desire.
going on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't care.
His accuracy leaves lots of feet desire. Sometimes he'll hit
I would love to do it.
the receiver in motion, or other times he can't even hit the broadside of the barn. So
Mhm.
he's very hit or miss. And also, he can't run an NFL offense. He relied heavily on RPOs at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
There are no RPO. There are no RPO style offenses except for maybe Washington that he would succeed in right away. So I did like Matt Corral. So Ritter makes more sense here.
I would say, first off, I would love to see a route runners pick up game. That would be hilarious. Secondly,
Yeah,
Can
I'm
we
not
see who's
good.
available?
We're all not great. I'm
Hall of Fame rebounder, though.
I'm the best rebounder besides our friend who is 6'13". So
But
Andrew Cass.
I'm very happy with the draft.
Probably
It might
6'3".
change a little bit.
Yeah.
but-
yeah, I mean, we obviously got what is the draft? The 29th?
29.
Hey,
29.
29.
So we'll be here.
So
I'm
we got
tired
yeah.
of these. I'm tired of the draft though,
Yeah.
because the first round pisses me off. Because I sit there and I'm
Jazz
like,
just
all right,
won.
I'm ready. I'm ready to watch this whole thing.
Yeah.
And it takes 5 hours. I'm like, I don't need to sit here for 10 minutes.
Just
to
say
wait
the
for
pick.
Team to pick the play.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no,
They drag it out so
the first
much.
pick pisses me off the most because you should know.
you know who's like last year
Exactly.
we knew it was gonna be Trevor.
Yeah.
they still took the full
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
I mean, going back to like
You knew it was gonna be
2014,
Garrett.
we
You
knew
knew
it was
gonna be
Clowney. Like,
Yeah.
You knew
it
these
just
things.
pisses me off.
This year it's kind of like up in the
Yeah, I
air.
think it's Layden.
You still know like Hutchinson's probably gonna go in the top 3
Mm.
if the
First
guy
off, day 2's on your birthday.
wasn't- I mean, watching day 2 on my birthday. That's my birthday.
It's not a terrible birthday.
Yeah, I watched Han Dotson go to a contending team. I watched
we
some
don't know if
teams.
it's going to be a contending
I'll
team.
watch some teams scoop up Arnold, who, you know,
This is
Yeah, we have,
it would be
we're all
steal
Penn
in the
State
second-
students. No Penn State are going in the first round.
no.
So
The only
we
one I
are
could-
unbiased.
The only one I
Jaquan
could
could.
see is
Jaquan
no,
is-
I think
Epic.
Epic.
No, I think Abiketti is.
Abiketti's great.
Jaquan isn't the second best safety.
Dax Hill maybe.
is
Dax Hill jumped up to 2, honestly.
Dax Hill has jumped.
Dax Hill has done.
Jaquan is like 3
Is
or
it full
4.
name
Right?
Dax or Dax?
Jackson.
Okay,
Dax
I
is-
thought I was retarded calling me Dax.
All these players that we've chirped. Dax Hill, we tripped the hell out of Dax Hill.
Are there any players like we haven't mocked in the first round that we should talk about?
Oh,
Sam Howell.
No.
Sam Howell.
Sam
No
Howell.
one's gonna be talking about him in 4 years.
Just kidding.
hilarious.
4 years.
My
Give it
stance on
two.
Sam Howell
Maybe.
is that
Give it half a year.
he's an even worse version of Baker Mayfield.
No,
Yeah,
It's already not good.
this running back class leaves a lot to be desired.
I think Kenneth Walker.
Kenny Walker.
Brees
Kenneth
Hall.
Walker
I
is a monster.
I like Brees Hall, though.
Brees
And
Hall,
then
Kenny Walker.
Isaiah
Just to-
Spiller.
just to get- hey,
Isaiah Spiller.
it's so small. He's so small. He's such a 5th round pick if I ever
This
saw one.
running back class, yeah, I agree. Definitely needs a lot to be desired. Kenneth
Isaiah.
Walker and Brees Hall are good ones.
Kenny Walker, we did not rank.
I could
this
see
year.
them going 2nd round.
I think they both will.
Yeah.
I think
It's
the
just
Falcons
there's
could
not
pick one of them up.
Yeah, the Falcons
Yeah.
and there's like no other teams though that I feel like really need.
The running back, because it's
The
such a
Bills can
sack.
use them.
Because
No!
They can't.
who?
Replaceable. The Bills.
I mean,
That's probably the next team.
You know the Jets could use a running
The
back.
we could. use
Wait,
running
didn't the
back.
Bills sign a running back this offseason?
They have Zach Moss,
Well, all
Devin
running backs are
Singletary,
replaceable.
and
Oh yeah.
All running backs are replaceable.
Right.
so-
that's true. Running back is probably the most expendable position.
yeah, they got McKissick and he signed back to.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Screw
right,
you.
yeah.
I don't
Damn
wanna,
it.
I don't want to win.
He said,
I wanna
I
play
say
for
maybe the only other team is Arizona.
Arizona could
James
give.
Conner.
Connors.
He's very good, but he last year was
The
kind of the only
Raiders?
year where he was healthy.
Raiders could love the running back.
I don't know.
Kenyon Drake was a terrible signing.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
That's
I think that's everyone.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was awesome. Thank you guys for coming on.
Of course.
What do you guys have to plug? Talk to our audience.
This is weird. This is
I mean, usually I play.
yeah. This
You
is
can-
Yeah.
You can,
My intro.
You intro. Yeah, your intro. Listen to the Stick2Sports podcast on all the DSPs that you listen to podcasts on. Actually, no, we're not on.
No,
We're not on Apple Podcasts
hates
anymore.
us.
They do hate us.
Why?
I don't know. We switched hosting platforms and it
But
was
they
just
use
weird.
it. They
Gotcha.
use Anchor too.
I know.
We're trying to. Yeah.
Well, anyway,
When we switched to Anchor, they took it off Apple Podcasts.
That's kind of weird.
So
Not even like the first episode they did, and then they just stopped. They're like,
Oh, really?
Anyway.
Like, nah, I get it.
Anyway, you listen to podcasts. Follow at Stick2Sports on Twitter. Stick2Sports Network on Instagram. At Stick2Sports on TikTok. Stick2Sports Network on Twitch. Stick2Sports on YouTube. Stick2SportsNetwork.com.
all the Stick to Sports, go find them all.
Also, check
Everywhere.
out their college basketball tier list.
Oh yeah, it's a hit with the fans.
We're
Yeah.
going to be doing a lot more tier
It's a real
lists.
hit with the fans.
Can't wait until that college football tier list comes out. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
think college basketball. Well, we're gonna put that out on draft.
People are still coming.
Around the draft. People are still.
They're still getting upset.
If you want,
Virginia Tech.
Their opinions aren't valid.
I mean, people be. It's the teams you don't expect though. It's like Virginia Tech and Iowa State fans.
but yeah, I was like, yo, I was like, where'd that go?
People go to Iowa State.
Hey,
Like yeah, like 4.
It's not the teams that you would expect. It's like these small schools that we call poverty programs. They're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
we won the past 4 of 12 Big 12.
yeah, who gives a fuck?
I don't care.
I love the Ohio State one. We're like, no, we're a football school.
Like,
not a
bro, you're
basketball
also
school.
good at basketball.
Yeah,
It's not-
exactly.
we didn't mean it as
But
like an attack on
Yeah,
your school.
exactly.
We're complimenting you.
Listen
That's
to-
the best.
podcast content, not even podcast content. Merch on the way soon. Ooh,
It's a soft.
it's a soft plug.
Softball.
Soft plug. Follow our Twitters at Noah_Deej at Logan Borky. We have hits.
I was looking at my tweets recently. I'm pretty funny. I don't get engagement.
I'm hilarious.
I'm just
I'm
upset.
Underrated Twitter account.
I'm just upset.
so underrated. But yeah, just check out everything. Just put Stick2Sports in, you'll find us somewhere.
With the 2, it's the number.
Yeah,
not
T-O.
Not T-O or
As in
T-O-O.
word.
or-
Our opinions are the only ones that matter. It's sports. Let's go.
And for
You're
this-
casual
and
if
for
you
this
put
episode,
TWO.
you guys.
Their opinions matter too.
Oh,
opinions
matter.
But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. With that, no, not
No, not yet.
With that, you guys know where to find us. Route Runners Podcast on TikTok, Route Runners Pod on Instagram. Route Runners podcast on YouTube as well. Thank you guys again for coming on.
Of course.
This was awesome. We'll definitely be collabing again. Maybe like a recap of the draft or something like that.
Why did the Packers draft a quarterback? Why did the
Why did
draft
the
that
Bengals draft the tight end?
The Vikings take a tight end.
The mock drafts were right.
Daniel Falele goes number 1 overall.
Thibodeau fell to the second round. What happened?
But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. This was awesome, and yeah, we'll be collabing again, and this was great. So we'll see you guys later.
Later.
Peace.
He's just stop.
Just super style.